Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Samhain, happy fall, whatever you may be celebrating this gorgeous, gorgeous season. This month, in conjunction with our runes, we will be using, as it is the season, the adorable Halloween Tarot by Kipling West. Then as always, be sure to join me after part 1 of your reading here on YouTube over on my Vimeo channel. I will be pulling and interpreting one card from the Halloween Oracle by Stacey Demarco for your spiritual guidance for the month of October. You will find that link below in the description box, along with any other details about the channel and myself that you might need. So without further ado, let's see what is in store for you zombies and ghouls and werewolves and vampires out there. Happy birthday, Libra! We're gonna dive into the rune bag and see what is gonna be going on for you in October. For Libra, October 2019. So, as always, Libra, keep in mind these are general readings, so not all of the messages will apply to you. Some are going to be for the other Libras out there watching. If you would like something far more specific, you can always schedule a private session with me. I do those on Skype. The details are below. But in general, see what's going on. Okay, make sure these are in frame. Okay, we're going to start in the present energy for you, Libra. So for most of you, this will be end of September going into early October. And you've got the King of Pumpkins. Now this is the King of Pentacles in other decks. So let's see what's coming through with this. A lot of people here. This could be an earth sign person, but it doesn't have to be Libra, but it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They could be male or female. Again, the court cards in these general readings, for some of you this will be a male, for some of you this will be a female. So this could be someone that you are, they may be requiring your patience because we've got Iwas here. So you could be waiting on something or information from this person. This could be a boss. Oftentimes the Pentacles people will come up to signify your boss, your manager, you know, the person who signs your checks, gives you your raises, etc. So you may be waiting to hear back from, you know, if you got this promotion, if you're getting a raise, like what your review, what the results of your review was, or, and it does seem like this is something that it's goal oriented. So you've got this in mind. It's something you've been striving for. It's something you want. So yeah, and this person, for whatever reason, may hold the key, and you're waiting to hear back. It could also be like a new job. You're waiting to hear back if you got the job. You're waiting to hear back if they accepted your offer, if you were in salary negotiations, things like that. So it could also be somebody in a personal relationship, like you're waiting to hear what they thought of something you said, or like maybe you asked this person out. Again, they could be male or female. So maybe you ask this person out, or you approached them about taking a relationship in a different direction, or you're waiting on them to kind of broach the topic. The thing is though with Iwas, whatever it is that you're waiting on is protected. You have, it's an achievable goal. And it's probably something you're supposed to do, or this is someone you're supposed to be with, or a job you're supposed to get. Because when Iwas is there, it's indicating this path is protected. You're on the right path, and the goal that you have at the end of that is meant to be, or supposed to be. Like, you know, you're supposed to achieve this, or at least strive for it. So this is a good sign though for you Libras in your birthday month. You're on the right path, at least in one area, depending on which area this is. because for some of you, again, it'll be personal. For others of you, it'll be financial. Again, because it's Pentacles, I think for most of you, it's going to be work, career, or the financial sphere. The challenge or focus you're going to be having during the month of October, we've got the 8 of Imps. So this has to do with travel, relocation, communication. So you could be, again, maybe this is going back to this, just the waiting. There's like, I have to be patient, and I think you have a good feeling about it, but there's just maybe a little bit of impatience going on here. And sometimes if you push things forward too quickly or before they're ready, it can damage the outcome. So just be aware of that in October, whatever this is that you want, whatever it is that you're waiting on, whatever the information is you're waiting to hear back, if you got the job, or, if this person's gonna go out with you, whatever it is that you're waiting on. I feel like you have a really good feeling about it, but it's just, you need the confirmation, right? You need to hear from this person, and you kind of want to know now. And it's getting tough to wait on this. Because we got the 8 here, that, 8 could be significant. October 8th or the 18th, 28th, those could be significant dates in the month for developments with what we're talking about in your reading here. But so yeah, you could be hearing that you got the job, you got the promotion, you got the raise on the 8th of October, or maybe right before Halloween for some of you, the 28th. So yeah, however antsy you're feeling, whatever communication you're waiting on. And for some of you, maybe you're a little bit nervous because this job's going to require travel or require relocation. And you're like, well, if they don't get back to me in time, like, I'm not going to have time to make the arrangements, or I'm not going to have time to prepare to move, or because it does seem like for some of you, especially since we've got the Knight of Imps over here, which is another tarot card that can mean relocation or travel. That seems to be a big theme for a lot of you in October, and connected to your money and your goals and your achievements, which we'll continue on with as we move along in the reading. So yeah, just do your best to be patient. That's not the worst challenge to have, although, it can be frustrating when we really, feel like somebody is slow and not getting back to me. And the Pentacles people can be, they're very slow to move sometimes, or that they do tend to take their time. They are patient, and for the most part, that is one of the characteristics of Earth signs, is that they are methodical, they take their time, they like to lay strong foundations, so they don't tend to rush into things. So, that could be what this person is doing while you're over here like, oh my God, just, you let me know what's going on, get back to me about this, I need to know. So, yeah, whatever this information is you're waiting on, just kind of revel in the good feeling. I think you've got most of you, a strong intuition about what the answer is going to be. It does seem like for most of you, this is going to be a favorable answer, the achievement of a goal, something that you want. Now, the help that's going to be available, got the Page of Imps in reverse. And here's what this looks like in the upright. So yeah, again, an opportunity that is not quite off the ground. We're trying to get it off the ground. Some of you could be turning down an offer. So maybe some of you are looking at multiple things, or you're leaving one job for another, and maybe you didn't necessarily want to, but it's going to be the best for you. Now with Rido in reverse, sometimes this can mean like you're forced to leave. So a layoff, or there could be a firing, but I don't think for most of you this is you, because this is normally a fire sign energy. So this could be a Leo, Sag, or Aries. It could be somebody who's very young, impetuous. Not a lot of attention to detail with this guy in the reverse, and it could be male or female, again, with the court cards. But yeah, it would definitely be somebody younger, or with a very young energy, even immature energy. You could find them maybe overly hyper, not willing to put the work in that's necessary to accomplish a task. So this could be someone else being fired that's opening up this position, or this could be a forced leaving of someone else that kind of closes the door for them, but opens your world up, opens this opportunity up for you, and you're going to move into it. So yeah, when it's coming up as a help to you. Now, if you don't get the promotion where you're at, Libra, it's still a good thing. Okay? Now, that's kind of hard to accept sometimes, you know, because, you know, there's something bigger and better and we don't know about it yet. We haven't found it yet. It's out there, but we just haven't, you know, it hasn't crossed our path yet. And the universe knows about this. Your spirit guides know about this, but you don't know about it, you know, always. So that's what makes it frustrating and difficult. For some of you, that could be what this was talking about with your challenge, you know, having to be patient and kind of wait for the right opportunity, or be patient with yourself to find the right opportunity. But yeah, if you are like in line for promotion, trying to get a promotion, and it doesn't come through, they give it to someone else, whatever, that's still working in your favor, because maybe you would have really hated that job. So in October, I really think there's a lot of karmic things happening, things that are very career path related, that are happening the way they're supposed to. Like, all the things are falling into place the way they're supposed to, but it may not feel like that for all of you. Some of you, I mean, again, it may be like this person's leaving totally, you know, it's like, yes, because now I can move into this position and I really wanted it. So yeah, so it could be like someone else's misfortune benefits you. For some of you, this could be your child though. And like, if you're moving for a job, and it could be that some of you may be dealing with a child who doesn't want to move, who doesn't want to change schools, and that's understandable, and that's normal. But actually, it's going to be a help to them when you're forcing them to move, right? You're forcing them to shift or change their circumstances. So wherever they're going, or whatever school they will be going to, will actually benefit them and you. I mean, maybe they're going to do better academically because there's a better teaching staff, or they're just going to make more friends because they're meeting more like-minded kids at this new school. So yeah, whoever has to be forced to leave, it's going to be a good thing in October. And others of you may just be dealing with an opportunity that you're turning down in order to take another opportunity. Maybe you didn't like the location of one of them. And, you know, this is going to lead you to choose the right one. So yeah, there had to be something that you didn't like about it in order for you to turn it down, right? What must be accepted is a wonderful card. You've got the World. So yeah, achievement of a goal, recognition, particularly career-wise, promotion, graduating, moving up to the next level. And you've got the rune of the job interview, academics. Some of you may be completing a certification, completing a course, completing some sort of schooling, getting a degree, getting a diploma. But yeah, getting the job after sailing through an interview, because Ansus is all about the mouth, talking, communication, public speaking, studying, exams, and doing very well on that, because a job interview, when you think about it, is very much like an exam, right? So whoever you're talking to, whoever you're interviewing with in October, you're going to do very well. You're going to impress them. I mean, after all, Libra, you're an air sign. I mean, you know, talking and communication is one of your strengths. So, yeah, definitely the way you communicate, the way you express yourself is going to be what leads to your success in October. And yeah, this is the end of a cycle. The World is the final card in the entire tarot deck. It's the last major arcana. So this is a big deal. This is something I think many of you have been working towards. Is either a title or a salary or even a location that you have been wanting to move to. And you've got a ton of protection here because you've got Thor's rune up here as well. So your path is very much protected, Libra. So just try to kind of go with the flow, let things kind of work. Don't get in its way, and don't get in your own way. By, that human impatience that we all have that could wreck a good thing. And I don't think you will. I think it's just going to be, when you're alone and kind of thinking about it, like, I wish they would get back to me, or I wish they would let me know, or, because again, I feel like you have a really strong intuition about this. You're just having a really good feeling about how this is going to work out. And you should, from what we've got on the table here. Now your outcome, we do have the Knight of Imps. So again, a fire sign energy here. Leo, Sag, or Aries, male or female. But yeah, he also talks about travel and relocation, especially for career. The wands, the fire energy, and the tarot is all about opportunities, and especially opportunities you're passionate about, creative energy, creative endeavors and projects and things that you really want to do. And so you're reaping some rewards in October. There's a return on investment here with Yara. So before the end of the year, and for those of you that are like, if this doesn't occur in October, again, it's a general reading. So, you do have to allow a little more time sometimes for the general readings, because you're not, some of you will be experiencing this in October. Some of you might have experienced it in September, and others, it'll be November, December. But it's about a 3-month window on the general readings, give or take, just because they're for thousands of people. So, but yeah, something that you have put a lot of effort into, time into, you are reaping the benefits. So whether this is a job you're leaving, that you put a lot of work into, the experience has been worth it even though you're leaving. Even if you're let go from a job, that experience is going to serve you in this new position. But yeah, you could be taking a job that's going to have you traveling all over to speak, to teach with Ansus. To train people. You could be very much in a teaching capacity. I just heard that somebody's teaching English in another country. So that may be something you're doing. Now, for some of you, this could be not literal travel. It could be over the internet. This is also my internet rune. So yeah, you could be teaching like over Skype, or some other like Hangouts on Google, or on YouTube, putting your stuff out there, but it reaches, right? It reaches globally. So, but I think many of you, yeah, you're going somewhere to teach, you're going somewhere to speak, you're invited to talk about an area that you have expertise in, and it's really exciting. This could also be your new boss, or someone new that you're working with, somebody that you're interviewing with. This could be the person that you're interviewing with, and maybe you interview with, but these could be the same people, like Sun in Earth with Rising in Fire, or vice versa. Or maybe some of you're interviewing with 2 people. Or, these could be the 2 different jobs for some of you that we're talking about. So a lot of different ways these people are kind of coming through here for me. And some of you are going to like the stability, and maybe the more this would be, I feel like this would be like a more established company, whereas this is more like a startup energy, somebody with a really great idea, and they've been really successful with this, like it's really taken off. And so yeah, I do feel like it's 2 good options. And the one you're going to choose, for those of you that have 2 options you're choosing between when it comes to work and career, there's going to be something about one of them that you just, for many of you, it may be the fire energy, that you're just, this feels a little unstable. I'd feel more comfortable going to this longer term. The one that's been around the longest, or this like known company, they've got a name, and I know that this is going to be able to offer me job security, or more job security. Anyway, so those of you that this is more romantic, which could be some of you, I don't have a lot of love energy going on the table, but I do feel like for some of you, this could be you choosing between an earth sign and a fire sign, and very different energies. The fire sign is going to be more about excitement, more about the physical, more about living in the here and now. Again, whereas the earth sign maybe a little bit older, than you even. And just really feels like they could offer you they're more mature and they could offer you a more long-term stable commitment. Like they're looking for something more long-term. Whereas again, this energy is more like, probably a short-term thing or a fling. Again, just in general. Everybody's an individual. But this person, somebody could be foreign too. One of these people could be from another country, speak with an accent. The way they communicate could be very enticing to you. So that's what I see here, Libra. It looks like a pretty exciting birthday month. But meet me over on Vimeo. We're going to shuffle our Halloween oracle. I want to see what further insight, advice, and wisdom they can give you for the month of October. That link again is below in the description box. Just go down there and click or tap that. And I'll see you back here next month. Thanks for stopping by.